What an incredibly beautiful day to be spending in your garden, to be practicing yoga, to be living. So I am very excited to bring you this class and to picture all of you on your mats. It is a wonderful thought. And today I'm actually going to be recording the class without music. I can hear the eagles crying, which is just one of the favorite things about where we live. I love it. And all the garden noises. So yeah, it's been a bit tricky for me to gauge how loud the music should be and so on. So let me know what you think is better, whether you prefer it with or without music. So that's what we're going to try today. You'll need 2 blocks and a strap of sorts, and you're going to start sitting cross-legged. So however you're comfy. If this hurts your knees, please feel free to stretch your legs out. I never want you to be uncomfortable. Okay, so let's extend the spine. Feel the vertebrae lifting away from one another. Skull bone lifting up towards the ceiling. Sternum lifted. Shoulder blades moving towards one another and down the spine. And then cushion of forefinger and thumb together in Jnana Mudra, meaning universal meets individual. And then we're going to close our eyes. Just find that peace, that silence within you. And we're going to start with our Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi is a proud breath. I want you to be able to hear it. So eventually when we're all together again, I hope that I can really hear that Ujjayi breath. So slight constriction in the back of the throat to help with the sound. And it's like the waves of the ocean coming in and out. So you're essentially slowing your breath down. So let's start by exhaling through the nose to empty the lungs. And then inhale nice and slowly, filling the lungs from the lower, mid, upper. Pause and exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. And then continue to breathe nice and steadily in and out through the nose, keeping the eyes closed while I speak to you about what we're doing today. We're going to be practicing forward bends. They're calming and soothing to the nervous system. They bring deeper internal awareness. They open the entire backside of the body, stretching the hamstrings, buttocks, and lower back. They release tension, improve digestion and elimination by massaging the abdominal organs and cleansing the liver and intestines. Seated forward bends increase circulation to the lower extremities and bathe the brain with fresh blood and oxygen. And a read-in to start off with. Creating a connected life begins with the decisions we make in our day-to-day lives. Do we choose to make time for people? Do we show up as our true selves? Do we seek out others with kindness? Do we recognize the power of bringing us together? As we build connected lives, we make it possible to build a connected world. And then with that, let's exhale through the nose. And then inhale all that positive energy, vitality, health in through the nose. Part the lips and sigh out any negativity. And then inhale only positive. And sigh out the negative. And inhale the positive. And release the negative. And then you can open your eyes, focusing on a spot ahead. And then we're just going to start off by bringing the soles of the feet together. So I've been sitting on a support. If you're on a support, you can stay on it or come off it. It's up to you. But what I do want you to do is to rock forwards on the seat bones. You're going to inhale as you extend your spine, lift the sternum. And then exhale as you take elbows into thighs and you're moving forwards. And this you might feel a little bit tight in the hips or a lot tight in the hips. At this point, it's the first forward bend of the class, possibly of the day. So just take it easy. What we do want to focus on with all of our forward bends is that beautiful straight spine. So we're moving forwards from the hips and we're bringing the shoulders away from the ears, keeping that sternum lifted, eventually aiming to get the chin beyond the toes. At the same time, you're working the knees down towards the mat, and that will help you to open up your hips. So it's a two-way stretch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Baddha-Konasan, very good for females, gynecologically, for males, for their prostate gland. Inhale, and as you exhale, up you come. Bring the knees together, coming onto hands and knees. Have those wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, walking the hands one hand space ahead, digging in the toes and into down dog. Tailbone lifting up, chest pushing through towards the upper thighs, easing the heels down, revolving the shoulders away from the ears, flattening the hands. When you look back, make sure you can't see your heels, and if your hamstrings are feeling tight, you're going to get a lot of work to them today, so don't worry about that. But if they're feeling tight, then just push the chest through towards the upper thighs. Keep that extension of the tailbone up, and you can keep the legs bent, or maybe you can keep that extension and start easing the heels down. And we're going to bring the shoulders over the wrists. We're drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Upper buttock flesh moving down towards the heels. Inhale, and as you exhale, lifting back into a down dog. And bringing the shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Inhale, exhale, back into down dog. And bringing shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Inhale, exhale, back into down dog. And we're going to lift the right leg up, and we bend in and we're looking underneath the armpit, and we're feeling that stretch, and we're revolving that rib cage open. We're not holding tension in the neck. And replace. And then left leg up. Always like to do this at the beginning of the class just to open our bodies up. And replace. Okay, we're going to bring the forearms onto the mat. We're going to bring the nose to fingertips, push back and straighten. If you've got an injury, then you can stay at this point. Okay, and just work on your puppy stretch. Otherwise, let's go for another one. And back. Good. 3, 4, 5, we'll go for 8, 6, See if you can get elbows up and down together. 7, 8. Well done. And then tiptoe feet towards the hands. Big toes in, heels out, just hang. So let go of all that tension, neck, shoulders, arms, head is hanging. You can do whatever feels good with the arms. You can let them hang. You can grab hold of elbows. Just make sure that you're releasing that tension that we tend to shove into neck and shoulders. Sometimes we walk around with our shoulders up our ears without even realizing it. Let it go. And then straightening the feet out. Take the backs of the hands together, wing them out, interlace the hands behind the back, bear down into them, and bring the arms over the head, getting that lovely stretch to the shoulders. And then inhale to the horizontal, and exhale as we come up. All right, so time to stand on our heads. We are going to come onto the knees. You're going to bring the forearms onto the mat. You're going to check that you have got your elbows in line with the shoulders. Okay, so before we go any further, just remember, if you've got high blood pressure that's not under control, if you've got any pressure issues in your eyes, like detached retinas, glaucoma, no going upside down. If you've got heart issues, yeah, so please be careful. And if you've got a neck problem, you can still go upside down in the dolphin, but with the head off the floor. So that is the important thing, that you're not taking any pressure on the head. Okay, so please go and check our YouTube channel for a headstand prep that our wonderful teacher in training Kirst has done, a dolphin. So that will show you what to do if you're not sure of alignment. Okay, so these little tips that we've got on our YouTube channel are just incredible. Please go and have a look if you haven't already. Okay, so we're going to go onto the elbows. You're going to check your alignment now. If you've got a line on your mat, make sure both elbows are on that line. Then grab hold of the triceps and check that you are grabbing hold here. So you're not just doing that, really grabbing hold of triceps. Tips the fingers together ahead, interlace, tuck in one baby finger. Base of thumbs are together, forearms are inclined towards one another. This is very important so that you have got that stability and support. Then you're going to go onto the top of the head in the apex of the triangle. You're going to dig in the toes, straighten the legs, walk the feet towards the head, and then feel like you're getting light, and then bring the knees in and straighten the legs up. Okay, once you're upside down, keep on working those forearms into the mat so that you're taking weight off your head. You want 80% on the arms, 20% on the head, or less. Draw rib cage in, draw abdominals in, exist in your feet. You can work to staying up for a couple of minutes. Once you're ready to come down, so please don't hurry down. Okay, once you're ready to come down, stick the tailbone backwards so that it gives you that leverage. And then once you're down, spend at least 10 breaths in child's pose. Okay, and while some of you are still up, I'm just going to again talk about the benefits of headstand. So going upside down, all of you that come to my classes know that I really believe that it is one of the best things that we can do for ourselves. So you get all that fresh blood to the brain, it takes the pressure off our heart, it makes us happy. The list is endless. So if you can go upside down safely and you don't suffer from one of those conditions, please do it every single day. Now more than ever, very important. Okay, let's come to the front of the mat. Big toes together, heels together. So we're standing in Tadasana. Let's spread the toes. So lift the toes, spread them, and see if you can get them one by one on the mat. So baby toe and individually. Good. And then up onto tippy toes. So come right up onto tippy toes. Extend the feet. See if you can balance here for a moment. and replace. Feel the energy coming up the shins, draw back the thighs, extend from pubis to sternum, sternum to collarbones, take the shoulders back, root the tailbone down. You're now in Tadasana, strong and balanced, rooted into Mother Earth. Hands into Namaste. Inhale, and as you exhale, reaching forwards, placing hands above the knees and extending the spine, feeling each vertebra lifting away from one another, and then taking hands to wherever you can reach. Extra stretch looking forwards, tuck in, grabbing hold of calves or ankles. As you widen at the elbows, drawing tummy closer to thigh, and eventually going beyond the knees. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. Flatten the hands, front to meet the back. Bring shoulders over the wrists, bodies in a straight line. So don't move your knees, just where you are. You drop your knees down. Then you've got your elbows close to the body as you go chest and then tummy onto the mat. So no belly flop in. We are going to lift the chest into a baby cobra. Don't even use your hands. Toenails on the mat. Turn the toes back into plank. Knees, chest, and then tummy. Into a down dog. Tailbone lifting up. Chest pushing through towards the upper thighs. And easing the heels to the mat. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. As you go down, knees, chest, and then tummy. Untuck the toes, baby cobra. Turn the toes back into plank. Knees, chest, and then tummy. Into a down dog. Tailbone lifting up. Chest pushing through towards the upper thighs. And easing the heels to the mat. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back onto tippy toes as you come back on the left. Right to meet the left. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Okay, so if you want to stay at knees, chest, and baby cobra, that's cool. If you want to go into chaturanga, that's what you're going to do now. Okay, so, and up dog. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. Flatten the hands, front to meet the back. Bring shoulders over the wrists. Okay, so I'm not going to go into chaturanga for this one because I want to show you, for the people that are not ready for chaturanga, see if you can build some strength in your arms by just dropping knees down and then keep shoulders and elbows in a line and go down to hover. Okay, if you want to do chaturanga, go for it. Inhale, up dog. So we've got to use the hands and the feet to draw the hips forward. Lift the sternum. Shoulders away from the ears. Push the mat away. And turn the toes back into plank. Now I'm going to go into chaturanga. Down dog. See if you can get there without touching knees to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the left. Right to meet the left. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Awesome. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, work into the heels, breathe, and then knees, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, extend out of the shoulders, open up your chest, turn the toes back into plank, chaturanga, down dog, tailbone lifting up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale.
Good. Inhale as you lift right leg up. Bend the leg. Look underneath the armpit. Open up your chest. It's a celebration of life. Breathe. Bring the knee into the chest as you bring the shoulders over the wrists, round the spine. And then bring that knee to the left elbow, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the chin. Take it back up, over, and replace. Left leg up, bend the leg, look underneath the armpit, breathe. Bring the knee into the chest as you bring the shoulders over the wrists. And to the right, to the left, 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 to the right, to the chin. Take it back up, over, and replace. Awesome. Inhale, and as you exhale, jumping into a Buddha squat. Take elbows into thighs, use them as levers, lift the sternum. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to place hands down. You're going to aim for your armpits. If you're still working on Bakasana, getting lift off, then just take the elbows into the inner thighs and start taking more weight onto your hands. If you have gotten lift off, then aim for armpits. So get those knees right up towards the armpits. Look ahead. Draw the abdominals in. See if you can get the feet to float up. Awesome. And now we're going to draw into the abdominals and see if you can shoot the legs back. Otherwise, a couple of bunny hops is good. So shoot the legs back into down dog. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale as you go back onto tippy toes. Come back on the left, right to meet the left. Okay, now if you need blocks, have them in front of you. We're going to bend that left leg slightly and you're just going to bring that right leg over. Now you're going to bend your right leg and keep the back leg straight. So this is very good for anybody that has got RTB issues. So gives that RT band a lovely stretch, release tension in the neck. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, uncross. We're going to go the other way. Back leg straight, front leg bent, release tension in the neck. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, you can release. Coming onto tips of fingers, feet are together. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale as you grab hold of calves, ankles, wherever you can reach, blocks maybe, and then release tension in the neck. Let the head hang. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, onto tips of fingers, backs the hands together, wing them out, interlace the hands behind the back, bear down into them. And then inhale to the horizontal and exhale as you come up. Awesome. Okay, grab hold of your block. If you use it for Parivrita Bakasana, you're going to take it to the right side of the mat, take it to the back of the mat. Okay, let's do this together. So today I want you to do whatever version feels good. So you can do the traditional one or you can go onto the forearm of that outer arm. So let's see how we do. So we're going to squat down. You're going to revolve. So I want your shoulders still facing forwards. You're going to take elbow into thigh and you're going to use it as a lever to twist. So this is Parivrita Bakasana. Okay, then we've got the hand down. We've got the other hand shoulder distance away. You're going to then push into the toes. So lift the tailbone up. You need to get to a tipping point. Make sure you're not just going straight ahead. So push up and then move forwards. And see if you can get the feet to go out to the side. Did you get lift off for the first time? You've got to let me know. You know the deal? Okay, awesome. Let's try it from the other side. One side's going to be more accessible than the other.
So block towards the back of the mat. We are squatting down. We're revolving so that knees are pointing to that side. We're using our elbow as a lever. We're placing our hand down, okay? If you want to try it with the bent arm, then you're going to take the elbow of that outside hand in line with the wrist. Then you're going to lift up, same story. Actually gives you a little bit more surface area to balance on. Good job. Okay, and then up you come. Alrighty, let's have our blocks at the front of the mat. Let me know how your arm balances are going. They're a huge love of mine. Alright, so we're at the front of the mat. Tadasan. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands. Step back on the right. We're dropping onto the knee of that back leg. We want hip and knee in a straight line. You're going to come onto the heel of that front foot. If you need blocks here, use them. Okay, we're going to inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale as you walk the hands forward. Big hamstring stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale as you widen at the elbows, drawing tummy closer to thigh. Chin eventually beyond the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. See if you can go that little bit deeper. Exhale. Keep this leg active. Drop at your kneecap. And make sure you don't have a floppy foot. So work into the heel. Pull the toes back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, look ahead. Flatten that front foot. Lunge into that front leg. Let's bring the arms up. Biceps in line with the ears. We lunge into that front leg. Inhale. Exhale. Open up your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Bring hands into Namaste. Inhale. Extend your spine. Exhale. Twist to take. Right elbow against the thigh. Press top palm into the bottom. And on every exhalation, see if you can twist that little bit further. Some of you, maybe you're new to yoga, want to stay here on that back knee. That's cool. If you want to take it further, you're digging in the toes and you're lifting that back knee up. Inhale, Parivrita Parsvakonasan. Exhale. It's up to you if you want to leave the hands in Namaste. Maybe you can go into a bind. Maybe you want to lift them up. Maybe you want to take the arm over. So you've got a couple of options. Revolve that chest open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, coming into Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale. Exhale. So you're moving that femur into the hip. Inhale. Exhale. Left hip back, right hip forwards. Join palm to palm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, open up into Virabhadrasana 2. Take the time to check your alignment. So you want front heel, bisecting the back foot, mass of the body in the center, second toe of that front foot on the line. Inhale, you proud, strong warriors. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, dip forwards, take elbow against the thigh. Use it as a lever to open up. Top arm comes all the way around to open up the chest, grabbing hold of that thigh. Bottom hand to ankle or block. If you're using a block, it's right in front of your foot. Top arm over the head. Inhale, revolve rib cage open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, back into warrior 2. Straighten that front leg. Create space underneath the armpit. Inhale. Exhale as you reach, stretch, breathe. Bottom hand onto shin, top hand into the waist. Let's check our alignment. Second toe, thumb, shoulder. Revolve, bottom buttocks under. Open up and extend into fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This sun is very good for our lungs. Exhale.
Inhale, open up your chest. Make sure that your rib cage is above the thigh. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, revolve. One hand on either side of that front foot. Front to meet the back. Bring shoulders over the wrists. Work into the heels. Body's in a straight line. Breathe. Chaturanga. Straighten the arms. Chaturanga. Straighten the arms. Chaturanga. Up dog. Open up your chests. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Tailbone lifting up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you go back onto tippy toes. Coming forwards on the right. Left to meet the right. Let's go hip width apart with the feet. If you need blocks, grab them. Shoulders away from the ears. And then you're going to either just release the head if you're on blocks, or hook middle forefinger and thumb around the big toes. Press down with the thumbs. Widen at the elbows. Tummy closer to thigh. Chin eventually beyond the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, look ahead onto tips of fingers. Beautiful straight spine. Thumbs into the bony part of the spine. Inhale to the horizontal. Exhale as you come up. Feet together. We're going straight to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left and onto the knee of that back leg. We check in our alignment again. Back hip and knee in a straight line. Working into that front foot, pulling the toes back. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift the sternum. Inhale. Exhale as you walk the hands ahead. Inhale, extra stretch. Exhale, widen at the elbows. Drawing tummy closer to thigh. Chin eventually beyond the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, look ahead. Flatten that front foot. And bring in the arms up, biceps in line with the ears. Stretching into fingertips. Beautiful lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, hands into Namaste. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, twist to take left elbow. And then again, it's up to you if you want to lift that back knee off the mat. Make sure you're activating that back leg so you're not sinking into it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, coming into Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This time, right hip back, left hip forwards. Inhale, exhale, join palm to palm. Inhale. And as you exhale, opening up into Virabhadrasana 2. Second toe of that front foot on the line. Heel of the front foot bisecting the back. Mass of the body in the center. You proud, strong warriors, ready for anything. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, elbow against the thigh. Top arm comes all the way around to open up. Bottom hand to ankle or block. Top arm over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Revolving rib cage open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, back into warrior 2. Straighten that front leg. Create space. Inhale. Exhale as you reach, stretch, breathe. Bottom hand onto shin, top hand into the waist. Checking the alignment, second toe, thumb, shoulder. Revolve bottom buttocks under, open up chest beautifully. Stretching up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, revolve. One hand on either side. Front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists. Hook right ankle over left. Chaturanga. Straighten the arms. Unhook. Left over right. Chaturanga. Straighten the arms. Unhook. Chaturanga. Up dog. Extend out of the shoulders. Open up your chest. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the left, right to meet the left, hip width apart. If you need your blocks, have them handy. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears, and then you're either going to repeat what you did the last time, or if you can, if you have it available, I always love that phrase, if you have it available, you're going to stamp on your hands all the way up to the wrists if possible. And then we're going to inhale. This is very good for arthritis. Exhale. Release tension in the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, onto tips of fingers, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, thumbs into the bony part of the spine. Exhale, as you come all the way up. Are you ready for your last two? Are you awake, alert, and alive on this amazing day? Okay, so back at the front of the mat, last two. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. Flatten front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, work into the heels. Breathe. Chaturanga. Up dog. Lift up out of your shoulders. Press strongly into the tops of feet. Lift the knees off the mat so that you can support your lower back. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, right leg up to the ceiling. Bring that foot through to place it in between the hands, and then it will depend on your hamstrings. So if you've got long hamstrings, you can have a wider stance. If they're a little bit tight, then bring that back foot in closer. You don't want to be on a tightrope, so you've got one foot on the one side of your line, other on the other side, so they are in line with your hips. You're going to inhale. You might need blocks. Inhale. Shoulders away from the ears. If you've got blocks, just release the head. Otherwise, we bring in the tops of the hands in between the feet and releasing the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So most of the time in this asana, we need to take the energy onto that front foot so that we can get our hips level. So you want to be able to balance a teacup on these hips. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, it's an intense hamstring stretch. Shoulders away from the ears, look ahead, slight bend in the legs. Place your hands down, shoot the legs back. We're going straight into our last Surya Namaskar. Shoulders over the wrists, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, extend out of the shoulders, open up. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga, down dog, tailbone lifting up. Inhale, exhale. Okay, left leg up. Inhale, and as you exhale, bringing that foot through, then bringing that back foot in closer, making sure both feet are at 90, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale, as you walk the hands back. Some of you might be able to grab hold of that back leg, but just watch your hip alignment. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, keep the legs active. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, back onto tips of fingers, shoot the legs back into a down dog. Alrighty, right leg up, and you're going to bring that foot through, and then this time we're going to swivel so that the big toes are in, heels are out. You're going to inhale, hands underneath the shoulders. Again, if you need blocks, please use them. Inhale, extend the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale as you walk the hands back, heel of the hand in line with heel of the foot. If you're there, see if you can grab hold of big toes with middle, forefinger and thumb. Shoulders away from the ears, widen at the elbows as you draw tummy in between the thighs. To activate the inner line of the legs, feel as though you're moving the insides of the feet towards one another without actually moving them. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale as you bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, extra stretch, and then we're going to grab hold of ankles this time. Widen at the elbows, draw up at the kneecaps. Inhale, this is Prasarita Padottanasana. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, bring in hands underneath the shoulders again. Take the backs of the hands together, wing them out, interlace the hands behind the back, bear down into them, bring the arms over the head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, release the hands back underneath the shoulders, swivel onto the heel of the front foot, ball of the back foot, front to meet the back, and then you can go down wide knees, big toes together, stretch forwards onto tips of fingers, extending the spine, and then you can either just bring one hand on top of the other and rest forward on the hands, or you can leave the arms stretched out, whatever feels good, forward versa. And then inhale as you extend right onto tips of fingers, walk the hands back, 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 back. And we're going to come to line on the back, grab hold of your strap. Okie dokes. Alrighty, so we've got the strap around the foot and we're extending the leg up. Then, if you don't have a back problem, extend the other leg out along the mat. On every exhalation, see if you can take that leg that little bit further. Inhale, exhale. Keep your legs straight so that you can work effectively into your hamstring, and don't forget about the other foot. Okay, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, go to your maximum. Lifting the head up, attempt to get nose and knee together, and replace. Grab hold of both sides of the strap with the right hand on the left hip. With control, taking the leg out to the right. Keep left buttocks glued. Good. Okay, inhale, and as you exhale, up and over. So grab hold of the strap now with the other hand, both sides, so that you can keep your shoulder blades down. And this is a very important stretch for all of us. You'll feel a big pull over the buttocks, maybe all the way behind the knee, depending on how tight the hamstrings are. Helps to release trapped nerves. Okay, coming back, you're going to bend the leg, knee out to the right, grab hold of the foot with the left hand, lifting the head up as you take the strap from the left ear to the right ear, drawing heel and shin closer together. Don't tie yourself up. Good. And release. Okay, so we're going to take the strap around the left foot, stretching it up. Extending right leg out along the mat. On every exhalation, see if you can take that leg that little bit further. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale to your maximum, lifting head up, attempt to get nose and knee together, and replace. Grabbing hold of both sides of the strap with the left hand, right hand on the right hip with control, taking the leg out to the side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, bringing it up and over. Keep shoulder blades down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, bringing it back, bending the leg, knee out to the side, grab hold of that foot, lifting the head up as you take the strap from the right ear to the left ear, bringing heel and shin closer together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, release. Awesome. Okay, taking the strap, putting it to the side, grabbing hold of your block in between the thighs, lift the legs up, okie dokes, work into the heels, pull the toes back, alrighty, interlace the hands around the neck, creating that hammock. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift head and shoulders off the mat, push the belly button down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Squeeze the block. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, twist to the right, look to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Twist to the left, look to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to the center. Push belly button down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. To the right, look to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. To the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to the center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, release. Take the block, put it to the side, and hug the knees into the chest, rock from side to side, and then into happy baby pose. So draw the knees down towards the armpits. Can rock, you can do whatever feels good. Okay. And then we're going to rock on our spine 5 times, getting all that prana life force running up and down the spine. And then once you've done it 5 times, rock to seated position. And we're going to start off in Dandasana. Okay, so stretching the legs out, working into the heels, pulling the toes back. Lovely. Okay, in a beautiful Dandasana position. Alrighty, so today we are going to start by bending. So I'll show you the arm movement. I'll turn around, but you're going to bend the right leg up. You're going to hug the knee to the chest, and you're going to extend the spine. All right, then you're going to hold on to that leg with the left hand. You're going to extend that right arm up to the ceiling. Lift your sternum. Move forwards as if you're attempting to grab hold of that big toe. Once you have done that, you're going to wrap that arm around. Then you're going to see if you can wrap the other arm around, and some of you might be able to create a bind, but this is where you need a strap potentially. So you could either grab hold of your clothing or strap. I'm going to show you the movement from behind, what the hands look like. Okay, so it would be like that. Okie dokes. So I'm able to get hold of my wrist, but you might have hands, you might have a strap. Okie dokes. So let me just turn to face the front again. Okay, then we've got to work strongly at bringing that left shoulder forwards, because this tends to happen, excuse my English today. Okay, so you've got to work that left shoulder forwards, keeping the shoulders level. Inhale, and at the same time move forwards. Exhale, don't hold tension in the neck. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, look ahead and up you come. Stretch the legs out again. We're going to bend left leg up. We're just grabbing hold of it. We're lifting the sternum. We're going to hold onto that leg with the right hand as you extend left arm up. Reach forwards as if you're attempting to grab hold of that foot. Then wrap the arm. And then with a wide movement, take the other arm around, grabbing hold of fingers, clothing, strap, wrist, wherever you can get to. And then working that right shoulder forwards. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the leg active. Inhale. Also work into the big toe of that left foot. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, look ahead and up you come. And stretch the legs out. Okay, so what would a beautiful yoga class in the garden be without a tortoise? Alrighty, so that's what we're going to do. Kodomo-san, the tortoise. Beautiful forward bend, very comforting asana. We're going to lift the knees up. So there's two ways that I'm going to show you that you can go into it. You're either going to just take the arms through the legs like this, grab hold of the feet, bring the feet together and release the head. Okay, so that's a lovely comforting asana. If you want to take it further, you're going to, so if you're going to take it further, don't attempt to do it from that point where the soles of the feet are already together, because you need the height. So you need the knees to still be high. So you're going to rock off that left buttocks, swing the arm behind. You're not sitting on your hand, it's next to the buttocks. Then you rock onto that left one and lift the right buttocks up, swing the arm behind. Then you're going to wiggle, 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 feet towards one another, cross right over left, and release the head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, look ahead, wiggle the feet apart, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, if you want to go into firefly, you're going to bring the hands forward, you're going to rock back onto those seat bones. So you really need to get, the first step of getting into Titibhasana, firefly, is to have the knees above the elbows. Okay, then we're going to draw into the perineum and see if we can straighten the legs. Let me know if you did it. Let me know. Very exciting. Okay, and then stretching the legs out. Good. All right, so if you've got a small cushion that you can sit on, if you've got tight hamstrings and almost slip off completely for Paschimottanasana, then grab it and sit on it. If you are not on a support, then just make sure that you're sitting forwards on those seat bones. Okay, so we're going to extend the spine beautifully, starting in Dandasana. Inhale, arms up. If you need a strap around the feet, you're going to have one now. Exhale as you fold forwards to grab hold of feet or strap. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale as you widen at the elbows, drawing tummy closer to thigh. Chin eventually beyond the knees. Keep the legs active. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the eyes open. Keep that awareness. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So forward bends work on a lymphatic system. So very, very important, especially for what we're going through currently. Inhale. Exhale. Let's hold it for a few more breaths. See if you can activate the legs. Go that little bit deeper. Shoulders away from the ears. And then inhale as you look ahead. Exhale as you come back. I'm going to turn so you can see the side view. We're going to do one of 3 relief postures. So you're either going to just open up your chest, or you're going to go into the table, or you're going to go into the full Purvottanasana. So take note, my fingers are pointing towards my buttocks, my wrists are underneath my shoulders. I'm going to inhale, and as you exhale, lift the hips up. Big toes down, hips up. And then down you come. And handstand of choice, so 90 degree or legs up the wall if you can't be inverted, so that's Varipa Karani. It's a wonderful inversion of the lower part. Otherwise, if you're working on your 90 degree handstands, these are really effective for building strength, okay, in the arms. So you're going to go into a down dog, and then you're going to walk the feet up the wall, and you're going to push your chest through. Okie dokes. But again, I'm going to say, if you haven't seen Tam's handstand tips on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, please go and have a look. Awesome tips for getting into handstands. Okay. So I'm hoping that you're having beautiful time in your handstands right now. And then when you are ready, warm things on if you need them. And we are going to go into Shavasana. So if you know where north is in your house, please place your mats north to south. Your head will be at north. Okay, and we're going to do a couple of back therapy movements, which we do every class. And if you do have a sore lower back particularly, please do these every single day. For all of us, it's very important. Okay, so arms out to the sides. We're going to let the knees drop down to the right as we look over left fingertip. Close the eyes. And then bringing the legs back to the center, left as you look over right. And knees back to the center, right as you look over left. And knees back to the center, left as you look over right. And knees back to the center. Right ankle onto left thigh, knee out to the side, right hand through the triangle. Grab hold over the knee, clockwise circles with the lower back. Anti-clockwise. And release. And then left ankle onto right thigh, knee out to the side, left hand through the triangle, clockwise circles. Anti-clockwise. And release. Crossing right leg over left. See if you can get into eagle legs. Arms out to the sides. Let the knees drop down to the left as you look over right fingertips. Take this moment to thank your body for everything that it allows you to do in this lifetime. Bringing the knees back to the center, unwind, left over right. As you let the knees drop down to the right, looking over left fingertips. Bring the knees back to the center and unwind and stretching the legs out. Arms comfy by the sides with the palms to the ceiling. Pointing the toes, activating calves and thighs. And then just let the feet flop out. Activate abdominals and release. Chest is open. Palms up towards the ceiling. Arms are relaxed. And all the muscles in the face are relaxed. Eyes gently behind the lids. Tongue loosely in the mouth. Feel your body getting very heavy. Surrendering for a few minutes. Complete Shavasana.
is now time to slowly start coming back to the here and the now. So just start by breathing a little bit deeper. Bring movement to the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms over the head. Have a stretch and a yawn if you need it. And roll over onto your right and pause there for a moment. And a reading to end off with. We are tender and fierce. We are soft and strong. We are fragile and courageous. Sometimes all in one day. And our affirmation for today: this is a new day, one that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment. I hope that you all go into the week feeling flexible, both mentally and physically. I hope that it is a happy week filled with love and laughter. And I look so forward to seeing you on the mat soon, safely. Namaste.